Love all. The wait is over. Jovan Sojan and Kiss of Krishna M clash. The peak. Jovan Sojan against Kiss of Krishna M. Let's go. Let the battle commence. Jovan Sojan versus Kiss of Krishna M. The struggle begins. Jovan Sojan against Kiss of Krishna M. The universe expands. Jovan Sojan and Kiss of Krishna M. Climax approaching. Jovan Sojan and Kiss of Krishna M. Magic awaits. Jovan Sojan facing Kiss of Krishna M. Let's go. Warriors engaged. Jovan Sojan and Kiss of Krishna M. The ultimate test. Jovan Sojan and Kiss of Krishna M. 1. love. The symphony starts. Jovan Sojan vs Kesav Krishna M. 1-all. Epic proportions. Jovan Sojan and Kesav Krishna M. Planetary collision. Jovan Sojan and Kesav Krishna M. Boom. 2-1. 1-all. Stratosphere. Jovan Sojan facing Kesav Krishna M. 2-1. The drive from Jovan Sojan. 3-1. Kesav Krishna M stringing points together. 4-1. Kesav Krishna M getting into a rhythm. Kesav Krishna M gathering steam. Kesav Krishna M in beast mode. Kesav Krishna M stepping up the intensity. Kesav Krishna M dictating play. 3-4. Consecutive points for Jovan Sojan. 5-3. Momentum shift to Kesav Krishna M. 4-5. Jovan Sojan taking flight. 6-4. The momentum monster. Jovan Sojan. 7-4. Kesav Krishna M clicking into gear. 5-7. Kesav Krishna M in cruise control. Kesav Krishna M looking confident and composed. 6-7. Jovan Sojan finding consistency now. Jovan Sojan gathering steam. 7-all. Jovan Sojan finding consistency now. 8-7. Jovan Sojan in beast mode. 9-7. Consecutive points for Kesav Krishna M. Kesav Krishna M finding consistency now. 8-9. The Force Awakens. Jovan Sojan. 10-8. Pure control from Kesav Krishna M. Kesav Krishna M seizing control of this set. 11-8. 12-8. Kesav Krishna M stringing points together. Keshav Krishna M building nicely, with consecutive points. 9, 12. The momentum has swung towards Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M pressing hard. 10, 12. Consecutive points for Yonex-Sunrise. Yonex-Sunrise building nicely, with consecutive points. Consecutive points for Yonex-Sunrise. 13, 10. Keshav Krishna M stepping up the intensity. Great momentum for Keshav Krishna M at this crucial stage. Keshav Krishna M taking over completely. 14, 10. Consecutive points for Keshav Krishna M. 11, 14. Yonex-Sunrise in the groove. The force is Yonex-Sunrise. 15, 11. Keshav Krishna M owning this. The momentum is all, with Keshav Krishna M. 12, 15. Keshav Krishna M pulling ahead. 16, 12. The wave belongs to Keshav Krishna M. Pure momentum Keshav Krishna M. 13, 16. Yonex-Sunrise in full flow. Yonex-Sunrise playing with confidence. 17, 13. Energy shift. Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M on fire. 14, 17. Yonex-Sunrise powering forward. The rhythm is, with Yonex-Sunrise. 15, 17. Yonex-Sunrise clicking into gear. Yonex-Sunrise finding consistency now. Yonex-Sunrise getting into a rhythm. 18, 15. Yonex-Sunrise dictating play. Yonex-Sunrise seizing control of this set. 19, 15. Nice sequence from Keshav Krishna M. 16, 19. Crushing it. Yonex-Sunrise. Peak form Yonex-Sunrise. Yonex-Sunrise, unstoppable, at the moment. 17, 19. High stakes. Critical moment. 19. Massive stakes. Critical point. Could change everything. Critical. 20, 18. Keshav Krishna M can seal it here. One point away. Keshav Krishna M so close. (19, 20). Championship opportunity for Keshav Krishna M. The pressure is immense. Game point. Championship opportunity for Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M can seal it here. 20 all. Deuce. The pressure is immense. Deuce. The intensity skyrockets. 21, 20. Crunch time. Critical, point ahead. Massive stakes. Critical, point. 22, 20. Love all. First rally approaching. Jovan Sojan facing Keshav Krishna M. Rackets raised. Jovan Sojan versus Keshav Krishna M. 1. Love. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan. One all. Captivating badminton, mesmerizing. Crowd, on their feet. 2, 1. Jovan Sojan pressing advantage. 2 all. The tempo belongs to Jovan Sojan. Pure dominance. Jovan Sojan. 3, 2. Keshav Krishna M finding consistency now. Nice sequence from Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M finding consistency now. 4, 2. Consecutive points for Keshav Krishna M. 5, 2. That's in a row. Keshav Krishna M on fire. Keshav Krishna M turning the tide, with consecutive winners. 3, 5. The surge from Keshav Krishna M. The wave crashes. Keshav Krishna M. 4, 5. Jovan Sojan stringing points together. Jovan Sojan finding consistency now. 6, 4. Flow going to Keshav Krishna M. 7, 4. Consecutive points for Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M on a little run here. 5, 7. Jovan Sojan seizing control of this set. 6, 7. Jovan Sojan getting into a rhythm. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan. 8, 6. Keshav Krishna M running away. Keshav Krishna M taking over completely. 9, 6. Keshav Krishna M building nicely, with consecutive points. Keshav Krishna M gathering steam. 10, 6. Keshav Krishna M getting into a rhythm. 11, 6. Keshav Krishna M cannot be stopped, straight. Keshav Krishna M surging ahead, with straight points. Unstoppable, run by Keshav Krishna M, points. 7, 12. The wave belongs to Keshav Krishna M. Crushing it. Keshav Krishna M. 13, 7. The force multiplies. Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M finding form. 8, 13. The wave crashes. Keshav Krishna M. 14, 8. The tide has turned. Keshav Krishna M in command. The momentum is all, with Keshav Krishna M. 9, 14. Everything going Jovan Sojan's way right now. Full throttle Jovan Sojan. 15, 9. Keshav Krishna M owning this. 10, 15. Crushing it. Jovan Sojan. Jovan Sojan in full flow. Jovan Sojan powering forward. 11, 15. Jovan Sojan, on a little run here. Consecutive points for Jovan Sojan. 16, 11. Flow going to Jovan Sojan. 12, 16. Jovan Sojan running away. Jovan Sojan, on a mission. 17, 12. Jovan Sojan pressing advantage. Jovan Sojan in control now. 13, 17. Jovan Sojan in top gear. Jovan Sojan in the zone, absolutely flying. 18, 13. The rhythm is, with Keshav Krishna M. Can anyone stop Keshav Krishna M now? 19, 13. Consecutive points for Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M finding consistency now. Keshav Krishna M on a little run here. 14, 19. Keshav Krishna M accelerating. Flow going to Keshav Krishna M. Keshav Krishna M dominant. 20, 14. Game point. Keshav Krishna M 1 point away. 21, 14. Krishna M can seal it here. Keshav Krishna M has game point, the pressure is on. Love all. Time for the players to regroup and strategize. Spectacular play. 1. Love. Consecutive points for Jovan Sojan. 2. Love. Jovan Sojan gathering steam. Jovan Sojan finding consistency now. 3. Love. Points unanswered. Jovan Sojan dominating. 4. Love. Unstoppable, run by Jovan Sojan, points. Points unanswered. Jovan Sojan dominating. 5. Love. Jovan Sojan cannot miss. Straight points. Ruthless display from Jovan Sojan, points without reply. 6. Love. Points without reply. Wow. Jovan Sojan is unstoppable right now. Straight. 1. 6. First to fight. Jovan Sojan brave. 2. 6. Kesub Krishna M building nicely, with consecutive points. Kesub Krishna M gathering steam. Good run for Kesub Krishna M. Kesub Krishna M getting into a rhythm. Kesub Krishna M finding consistency now. 7. 2. First cushion. Jovan Sojan comfortable. Early daylight. Jovan Sojan visible. 8. 2. Jovan Sojan, on a little run here. Jovan Sojan getting into a rhythm. 3. 8. Pure class from Kesub Krishna M. Momentum shift to Kesub Krishna M. 4. 8. Good run for Kesub Krishna M. Kesub Krishna M stringing points together. 5. 8. Kesub Krishna M getting into a rhythm. 6. 8. The Phoenix rises. Kesub Krishna M. Comeback trail blazing. Kesub Krishna M. Kesub Krishna M clawing back. 7. 8. Kesub Krishna M not giving up. Kesub Krishna M turning it around. The warrior awakens. Kesub Krishna M. 9-7. Kesub Krishna M absolutely flying. Kesub Krishna M turning up the pressure. 10-7. Jovan Sojan getting into a rhythm. Consecutive points for Jovan Sojan. 8-10. Kesub Krishna M taking flight. 9-10. Kesub Krishna M gathering steam. Good run for Kesub Krishna M. 10 all. Kesub Krishna M gathering steam. Kesub Krishna M on a little run here. Kesub Krishna M gathering steam. 11-10. All. Points unanswered. Kesub Krishna M dominating. Kesub Krishna M cannot be stopped. Straight. Outstanding run. Kesub Krishna M with straight points. 12-11. Kesub Krishna M surging ahead, with straight points. That's in a row. Kesub Krishna M on fire. What a streak. Kesub Krishna M with consecutive. Kesub Krishna M cannot be stopped. Straight. 12 all. What a spectacle. All tied up. The tension is unbearable. 13-12. Jovan Sojan building nicely, with consecutive points. 13 all. What drama. Both players showing incredible nerve. The determination is immense. 14-13. What resilience. Unbelievable tension. This is anyone's game. All square. The intensity is off the charts. 14 all. Unbelievable tension. This is anyone's game. What mental strength? 15, 14. Good run for Kiss of Krishna M. 16, 14. Kiss of Krishna M getting into a rhythm. Good run for Kiss of Krishna M. 17, 14. Outstanding run. Kiss of Krishna M with straight points. Points unanswered. Kiss of Krishna M dominating. Kiss of Krishna M surging ahead, with straight points. That's in a row. Kiss of Krishna M on fire. 15, 17. This is championship quality. (16, 17). Yonex-Sunrise finding consistency now. Yonex-Sunrise building nicely, with consecutive points. 18, 16. The fight is real. What resilience. Can you believe this match? They're locked in combat. Electric atmosphere. Dead even. 17. They're level. Again. Unbelievable tension. This is anyone's game. 18 all. Everything riding on this. Critical. Huge moment. Critical point. Crunch time. Critical point ahead. 19, 18. Everything riding on this. Critical. The moment of truth. Critical. 20, 18. The pressure. Critical moment. 19, 20. 1 point away. Yonex-Sunrise so close. Yonex-Sunrise within touching distance. 21, 19. The pressure is immense. Game point. One shot away from the set. Match. Next match on court number 2, Zeetius versus Shivani Shivkumar. One, game time. Juwairiya Shahzadi versus Shivani Shivkumar. Battle lines drawn. Juwairiya Shahzadi and Shivani Shivkumar, the rivalry burns. Juwairiya Shahzadi versus Shivani Shivkumar. 2. Love. Nice sequence from Shivani Shivkumar. Three. Love. Shivani Shivkumar gathering steam. 4. Love. Shivani Shivkumar turning the tide, with consecutive winners. That's in a row. Shivani Shivkumar, on fire. 5. Love. Unstoppable, run by Shivani Shivkumar, points. 1-5. Shivani Shivkumar blazing early. What a start. 6-1. Early mastery. Shivani Shivkumar dominant. 7-1. Shivani Shivkumar finding consistency now. 2-7. Shivani Shivkumar dictating play from the start. Shivani Shivkumar striking first. 8-2. Shivani Shivkumar in the zone, absolutely flying. 9-2. Shivani Shivkumar finding consistency now. 10-2. Shivani Shivkumar gathering steam. Shivani Shivkumar, on a little run here. 11-2. Three, 11. Shivani Shivkumar turning the tide, with consecutive winners. 4-11. Shivani Shivkumar asserting dominance. Shivani Shivkumar has found another gear. 12-4. Shivani Shivkumar in beast mode. 5-12. Shivani Shivkumar dominant. 13-5. The tide has turned. Shivani Shivkumar in command. 14-5. Nice sequence from Shivani Shivkumar. Shivani Shivkumar getting into a rhythm. 6-14. Shivani Shivkumar really heating up. 15-6. Wave after wave from Shivani Shivkumar. Relentless pressure. Shivani Shivkumar. 16-6. Shivani Shivkumar finding consistency now. Consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar. 17-6. Shivani Shivkumar, on a little run here. Good run for Shivani Shivkumar. Nice sequence from Shivani Shivkumar. Outstanding run. Shivani Shivkumar, with straight points. That's in a row. Shivani Shivkumar, on fire. 19-6. Outstanding run. Shivani Shivkumar, with straight points. 7-19. The momentum train. Shivani Shivkumar. 8-19. Juwairiya Shahzadi building nicely, with consecutive points. Nice sequence from Juwairiya Shahzadi. 20-8. Shivani Shivkumar just 1 point from taking this set. One point away. Shivani Shivkumar so close. D1-8. Shivani Shivkumar at set point, nerves of steel needed. Love all. Peak performance time. Juwairiya Shahzadi facing Shivani Shivkumar. Competition ignited. Juwairiya Shahzadi versus Shivani Shivkumar. 1. Love. Phenomenal, athleticism, incredible. The poise elegant. 2. Love. Consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar. 3. Love. Shivani Shivkumar, on a little run here. 4. Love. That's in a row. Shivani Shivkumar, on fire. Outstanding run. Shivani Shivkumar, with straight points. 1-4. Shivani Shivkumar making a statement. 5-1. Shivani Shivkumar getting the jump. 6-1. Good run for Shivani Shivkumar. Shivani Shivkumar clicking into gear. 7-1. Consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar. 8-1. That's in a row. Shivani Shivkumar, on fire. Shivani Shivkumar cannot be stopped, straight. 9-1. What a streak. Shivani Shivkumar, with consecutive 10-1. Ruthless display from Shivani Shivkumar, points without reply. Unstoppable. Absolutely, unstoppable. In a row. 11-1. (12-1). Shivani Shivkumar cannot miss. Straight points. Unbelievable streak, consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar. 13-1. Shivani Shivkumar is unstoppable right now, straight. What a run. Shivani Shivkumar, with consecutive winners. 14-1. Unbelievable streak, consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar. This is exhibition stuff. Consecutive from Shivani Shivkumar. 2-14. The wave crashes. Shivani Shivkumar. 15-2. Shivani Shivkumar in winning mode. Shivani Shivkumar commanding now. 3-15. Shivani Shivkumar in the groove. 16-3. Shivani Shivkumar, unstoppable. Relentless pressure. Shivani Shivkumar. 17-3. Shivani Shivkumar getting into a rhythm. Shivani Shivkumar finding consistency now. Shivani Shivkumar clicking into gear. 4-17. Shivani Shivkumar in beast mode. 18-4. Shivani Shivkumar in the groove. 19-4. Nice sequence from Shivani Shivkumar. Shivani Shivkumar, on a little run here. 20-4. Shivani Shivkumar has the chance to seal victory here. 21-4. History beckons. Shivani Shivkumar at match point. 1 point away. Shivani Shivkumar at match point. Next match on court number 2, Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair versus Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. Love all. The match begins. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair faces Pranav Pradeep and Sat Vortex spinning. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair facing Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair gathering steam. Good run for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 3. Love. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair getting into a rhythm. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair finding consistency now. 4. Love. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair surging ahead with straight points. 5. Love. Outstanding run. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair with straight points. 6. Love. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair is unstoppable right now, straight. Points without reply. Loud. 7. Love. Unbelievable streak, consecutive points for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 8. Love. This is exhibition stuff. Consecutive from Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 9. Love. This is exhibition stuff. Consecutive from Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 1. 9. Energy shift. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair turning up the pressure. 2. 9. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar stringing points together. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar getting into a rhythm. 3. 9. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar building nicely with consecutive points. 4. 9. What a streak. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar with consecutive. 10. 4. Full power Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar rolling now. 5. 10. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar absolutely flying. 11. 5. Six, 11. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Kumar building nicely with consecutive points. 7, 11. Nice sequence from Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar gathering steam. 12, 7. Gaining steam. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. 13, 7. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair building nicely, with consecutive points. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 14, 7. Good run for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 15, 7. Unstoppable run by Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. Points. 8, 15. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair dictating play. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair, unstoppable. 16, 8. The momentum has swung towards Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair on a mission. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair in overdrive. 17, 8. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 18, 8. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair getting into a rhythm. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair gathering steam. 19, 8. Unstoppable run by Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. Points. 20, 8. Championship opportunity for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. This could be a game point. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 21, 8. One point away. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair so close. Love all. Planetary collision. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair and Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. Boom. Consecutive points for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 2. Love. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair building nicely, with consecutive points. 3. Love. What a streak. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair, with consecutive. 3. Blazing form from Jovan Sojan and Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair dominant. 2, 3. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar finding consistency now. Nice sequence from Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. 4-2. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair in top gear. 5-2. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair clicking into gear. Good run for Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair. 6-2. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair on a little run here. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair finding consistency now. 3-6. Early foundation. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair solid. 7-3. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair in command early, on. Early radiance. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair glowing. Early impact. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair massive. 8-3. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair clicking into gear. 9-3. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair on a little run here. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair stringing points together. 10-3. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair turning the tide with consecutive winners. 11-3. Four, 11. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair has found another gear. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair lighting it up. 5-11. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar getting into a rhythm. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar finding consistency now. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar on a little run here. 6-11. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar clicking into gear. 12-6. Pranav Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar running away. 13-6. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair finding consistency now. 14-6. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair getting into a rhythm. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair clicking into gear. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair finding consistency now. 15-6. Unstoppable run by Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair, points. Jovan Sojan and Nandan B. Nair surging ahead with straight points. 7-15. The momentum builds. Jovan Sojan, and Nandan Binair. 8-15. Consecutive points for Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar finding consistency now. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar on a little run here. Consecutive points for Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. 9-15. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar stringing points together. Consecutive points for Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. 16-9. Total control. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar pressing advantage. The surge is real. Pranab Pradeep and Sachin Shivkumar. 17-9. Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair clicking into gear. Nice sequence from Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair. 18-9. 19-9. What a streak. Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair with consecutive. 20-9. This is a match point for Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair. Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair within touching distance of victory. 10-20. Can Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair close it out? Match point. 11-20. Just 1 point. Match point. 21-11. Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair so close. Match point here. Jovan Sojan and Nandan Binair has the chance to seal victory here. Match 1. Next match on court number 2, Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh versus Shivani Shivkumar and Sri Runji. beckons. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh facing Shivani Shivkumar, pure competition. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh and Shivani Shivkumar, and the trigger pulled. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh and Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri, pure velocity, incredible. Elite athletes. Spectacular show to all. The grit, phenomenal. Three, 2. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit commanding now. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit surging ahead. 4, 2. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit building nicely, with consecutive points. 5, 2. Consecutive points for Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit getting into a rhythm. 3, 5. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit, on fire. Everything going Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit's way right now. 4, 5. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh, on a little run here. Consecutive points for Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh. 6, 4. Full power Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. Peak form Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. 5, 6. Can anyone stop Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh now? Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh stepping up the intensity. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh in the groove. Seven. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh, on a roll, finding their rhythm. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and pure momentum Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya. Good run for Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit building nicely. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit springing points together. 9, 5. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit, on a little run here. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit clicking into gear. 6, 9. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit showing power. 10, 6. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit playing with confidence. The energy shift is palpable. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit surging. 11, 6. 7, 11. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit finding consistency now. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit gathering steam. 12, 7. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit finding consistency now. Good run for Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit. 13, 7. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit surging ahead with straight points. 14, 7. Unstoppable run by Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit. Points. 8, 14. The force is Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit taking command. 9, 14. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh gathering steam. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh building nicely with consecutive points. 10, 14. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh clicking into gear. 11, 14. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh cannot be stopped, straight. Outstanding run. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh with straight points. 12, 14. Shivani Shivkumar and Sarai Ranjit turning it around. 15, 12. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh fully engaged. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh turning up the pressure. 13, 15. The margin is razor thin. The fight is real. 14, 15. Good run for Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh gathering steam. 15 all. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santosh clicking into gear. 16, 15. The pressure is mounting, all square. The determination is immense. 16 all. Pure competitive fire. This is what sport is all about. 17, 16. The margin is razor thin. The scores locked together. Can you believe this match? 17 all. Both digging so deep. This is epic stuff. 18, 17. High stakes. Critical moment. Massive stakes. Critical point. 18 all. The tension won't break. The determination is immense. 19, 18. Massive point. Could be decisive. This could be the point. Critical. 19 all. The tension builds. The scores stay tight. 20, 19. Massive point. Could be decisive. This point could decide it. Critical. 21, 19. Could be match defining. Critical. Love all. Pride, on the line. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh versus Shivani Shivkumar, and the exchange productive. Phenomenal, athleticism, incredible. 2. Love. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit flicking into gear. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit building nicely, with consecutive points. 3. Love. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit gathering steam. 1, 3. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit dominant. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit rolling now. 4, 1. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit in command early, on. 5, 1. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit finding consistency now. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit, on a little run here. 2, 5. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit drawing ahead early. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit lighting it up from start. 6, 2. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit setting the agenda now. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit sending a message early. 7, 2. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit gathering steam. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit building nicely, with consecutive points. 3-7. Aggressive opening from Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. 4-7. Good run for Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh, on a little run here. 5-7. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh gathering steam. 6-7. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh showing mettle. The fight intensifies. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. Never quit. Shivani Shivkumar, full power Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh playing with confidence. 7-8. The momentum monster. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. 9-7. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh destroying. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh in control now. 8-9. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh in winning mode. The momentum train. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit in winning mode. 9-10. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh in overdrive. The drive continues. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. 10-all. Nice sequence from Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. 11-10. This is incredibly close. Both players refusing to give an inch. Can't separate them. Extraordinary badminton. 12-11. What resilience. Both showing incredible heart. 12-all. The scores are tied. Who will break through? 13-12. The determination is immense. Magnificent sport. 14-12. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh stringing points together. Good run for Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. 15-12. Nice sequence from Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh building nicely, with consecutive points. 16-12. Points unanswered. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh dominating. What a streak. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh, with consecutive. That's in a row. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh, on fire. 13-16. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh taking charge of this match. 17-13. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh running away. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh, on the charge. 14-17. The surge continues. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh. 15-17. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit gathering steam. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit, on a little run here. 18-15. The energy flows. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. The surge continues. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. The momentum monster. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit. 16-18. Lead change. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santosh ahead now. 17-18. The moment of truth. Critical. This could be the point. Critical. 18 all. All or nothing. Critical. Point. Crunch time. Critical. Point ahead. Everything on this. Critical point. 19-18. This point could decide it. Critical. Crunch time. Critical point ahead. 19-18. High stakes. Critical moment. Crunch time. Critical point ahead. The big point. Critical. 19 all. Here we go again. Shivani Shivkumar, and Sri Ranjit, takes over. 20-19. This could be the point. Critical. Huge moment. Critical point. 20 all. Deuce situation. Who will crack first? Deuce again. They just won't break. 20. History beckons. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh at match point. The moment of truth. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh one shot away. Angelina Elizabeth Rayu, and Niya Santhosh within touching distance of victory. 21 all. We've got deuce again. Unbelievable. We're at deuce. This is breathtaking. 22-21. Can Angelina Elizabeth Rayu and Niya Santhosh close it out? Match point. 23-21. All or nothing. Critical point. This could be the point. Critical match.
Once again, I welcome each and everyone to the process of Yonex-Sunrise Indian District Badminton Championship 2021 at Izyan Sports City, Puthenkulam, Kollam. Today we are going to highlights of Sub-Junior District Championship, where the Karnataka has been the winners and the IPL become the runners. And the third position is captured by the Kollam. The most is one of the conversation for the creativity and advancement of sports council. Mr. I welcome Mr. the creativity and advancement of sports council. As a Mr. President and Mr. we will be doing a small conversation.
കൊടുത്താ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ട ആലപ്പുഴ 7 കൊടുത്തപ്പോൾ കൊടുത്തു. സാധനം തെറ്റിപ്പോയി. ഓ പടി